Imagine you have a group that you would love to give a keynote for. You'd love to be a featured thought leader or speaker or writer connected to the organization. And that's your dream. Like, that's the grand poobah of your ask. That would be your ultimate goal. So in looking at evaluating your rapport at this stage in the game and saying, I know that I really would love to be a keynote on that stage, what's the most purposeful ask for me right now? Because so oftentimes, and I'd be curious to hear Michelle's feedback on this, before NSA, Michelle, as I learned chatting earlier, has some great experience in the association space, and want to call on her in a moment. But so often we go for that like dream and the thing that we most want, and we miss this gold, these incredible opportunities right in front of us, because we think, oh, it's just a webinar. Oh, it's just an article. Oh, it's just a podcast. Oh, it's just a reading for 50 people. And yet, each opportunity can lead to significant impact and income. And I can tell you, again, from working with everyone from Seth Godin to an emerging author, you can't always predict how things, most of the time, you can't predict how things are going to turn out. And so don't discount opportunities that may feel like they're not, your huge ask, and therefore they must not pay off. Because imagine if I mentioned Carol Roth earlier, and by the way, to Clint's point, she's she's a great example of why you put your picture on the cover. She's a regular on CNBC and MSNBC, Fox Business, and so she's a media personality that this made sense for her brand. But Carol Roth, in her partnership with SCORE, the national business nonprofit, that relationship started off with a guest article, which then led to a webinar. And I'm going to fast forward through various conversations, then ended up into a national partnership where SCORE invested, along with some other corporate sponsors, to buy books for their 325 plus offices internationally. That means that small business owners all over the country and the continent have this as a fantastic resource and tool for them to be able to grow and start and grow their businesses. And that started from a small seed and grew into a very significant partnership.